Welcome to another episode of SNL Analysis. SNL Analysis. SNL Analysis. So, today we're going to review Fred Armisen show, May 21st, 2016, the season finale. Was it good? Yes, it was. And I'm going to tell you why. So, the opening, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, the dance. Amazing. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Hilarious. The lines, the jokes, pa 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 pa. They all landed. Great job. The monologue, out of control. Fred Armisen is an absolute genius. Every single joke landed a laugh. Every single joke. So, absolute genius. Totally great monologue. Another 10. Lewis and Clark, another 10. There was difference of idea in the sense of they could have gone with all the men staying at the end, but they didn't. So kudos to that. So that's what happened. But it was a 10. Really 10. Great job. Very funny. Fuck Bin Laden. Very funny. Very deep. Andy Samberg does squats. Great role. Great role, buddy. I think it was a 7. So, but from when I saw it, it was a 10. Great job. But it was great job. So another 10. Regine was 10. Another 10. Just out of control, hilarious, and it was top. Who is it? Vanessa Bayer could not stop laughing. She broke character, and she totally was just like, what is happening here? Like, it was an 80 Brian also, it was just hilarious. Mr. Bunting was just the premise and everything was just amazing. Another 10. Weekend Update was at 8, and I broke it down. I gave 10 to Willie, great job, every joke landed. 10 to Maya, great job, every joke landed, and an extra point in regard, just a kudos point, not an actual point, in regards to addressing social issues and whatnot. So, but she did a 10. And the jokes started off with Daily Update. The Donald Trump jokes, okay, some of them didn't fully land, but it picked up after Maya. It picked up a little bit more. And then the future skit, a 7. And the reason why I give it a 7 is I would have liked to see the character that was in the pod for us to dislike him more. And it could have gone further. It could have gone a lot further, and he could have been a lot more annoying and good that he's the one that he's getting on the pod. So in a lot of the jokes didn't land, which leads me to say that there was the glass that came down, and you saw the cue cards, which leads me to think about the cue cards. First and foremost, let's address the glass situation. Any kind of thing reflected. Know that any kind of reflective surfaces are going to reflect back to cameras and whatnot, and it's going to remove us from the suspense element of suspense or whatever it is, the suspense of disbelief. I think that's what it's called, or whatever. So it's going to remove us from that, and also the cue cards. The cue cards. I think that the way to address the cue cards is to root skits earlier and have them the dialogue just be more rooted, so that way, and know in advance who's going to host, have everything more pre-production, so that way cue cards can eventually be eliminated altogether. What else? Improv, hilarious, a 10. 10, great job. The song, I gave it a 6. Now my rating was, if they have one joke, then I'll let it slide as a kudos. I felt that it was a kudos to us, yay, season finale, but I think they could have gone with the Californians, but then it would have been the dialogue and fitting everybody into having at least one line. Just a lot. So it was a great choice, but because they had more than 2 jokes, I think that I went with a joke, so I went with a 6. So that's what I gave it. Altogether, and Fred Armisen, because he is a cast member, or he was a cast member, he gets a -1 automatically. So altogether, I gave it a 90. 90 altogether. Weekend Update gets their points compiled. They got an 8. So it gets a 90 altogether out of 100. So great job. Fred Armisen is a genius. Do I want 100? We want 100. But, and we can get actually to 101 with bonus points. There are bonus points out there for, who is it? The guy. Oh, I forget his name. But he is a feature player, and he is new, and he is very tall. He has gathered some extra bonus points. Anytime they bring the audience to interact with the Twitterverse, that's an extra bonus point. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful year.